8 or 24, which Kobe was greater?
Probably 24, I'll go with.
Why so?
It was just the last thing I remember, so it was 24.
What was that like for you watching that yesterday? It must have been pretty cool.
I honestly didn't even watch it yet. I didn't watch it. I'll watch it today once I get to the hotel.
Delon, what's the 55? Does that mean anything to you? Did you have a choice in that number?
It goes back to my junior college. I couldn't wear 1, so I just went with the highest number that we can go with. So it's 25.
McGrady or?
No, I just wore it since I first started playing. It was just a number I always wore. Yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm just happy to be back playing, and it was just a long month, and I'm just glad to be back.
When it happened, people feared the worst, even just looking at reactions on the bench. What was that moment like for you? Did it feel different than it did the first time?
Yeah, because this one, the first one was out of my control, and this one was, pretty much it was me going in and trying to, hit the ball from DeMarcus Cousins, which wasn't very smart. So, I was just more so mad at myself for putting myself in that position.
But did it feel like? Did the injury itself feel different, or did it pretty much feel?
Yeah, I was just so mad at myself. I wasn't even worried about my arm. I was just worried about, what was gonna happen after that. So.
Is that sort of what your mind kind of went to initially? Is that, that it was like 6 months the last time? Is that what you feared, or did?
Yeah, that's what I feared. I went to the back and I was just thinking. And then even though their doctor was like, you don't have to have surgery. And I was like, we didn't even get it checked out yet. How you saying that with her? So that kind of made me a little mad too. And, I didn't need surgery, so I was just happy to be back.
So it was pretty quick that you realized that, or that you were told that you wouldn't need surgery?
No, we waited about 5 days until we went to New York after we flew back home. So
that must have been a pretty tough fight.
Yeah, that was very tough. I was just, hoping for the best.
So with those 5 days in between, you were told after the injury that you might need surgery. Were you still under the impression that that was likely, or did you?
I was told that right when my arm was still out there. The Pelican doctor said that he told me that, and I was like, I don't know how you just assess that.
So going into the appointment, you sort of just didn't know which way it was going to go. Correct?
Yeah, I was like, I'm having surgery. I was thinking that I kind of psyched myself out. So. You use reverse psychology.
You feel in rhythm, Delon? Like since you've been back?
For the most part, just just getting more comfortable. That was my first time playing 5-on-5, so it was just playing up and down, just trying to get a feel for that.
What was the rehab process like?
I did a lot of running and a lot of band work and they were just trying to strengthen it. So it was about an hour every day.
Have you taken a good knock? Have you ran into a screen yet?
Yeah, I was playing 3-on-3 before one of the games, and somebody set a screen without me even, without me seeing them, and it was I didn't feel anything, so that was good.
What's that thing that you're wearing? Is it like an undershirt or a sleeve underneath the jersey?
Yeah, it's like an undershirt. I think it just helps me for my posture. It's not a brace or anything. Just kind of keeps me uptight.
Is that something, like, do you know if you're going to have to wear that long term, or?
I have no clue. They, Alex, they wanted me to wear it, and Scotty, so I'm just testing it out.
Have they told you anything about the minutes restriction, how long that'll be?
No, I haven't. They haven't told me anything about that. They'll just throw me out there.
What about the injury itself? I know that shoulders can be tricky, and those things at times can be, depending on the injury, can be reoccurring. If they talk to you about that at all, is that something that sort of in the back of your mind at all?
No, with it coming out, it's always a possibility that it can come out again, but I just have to try to put myself in the best position to not hurt it again. But if, something happens where I can't control that, then, it happens. So.
Right before you came back, the bench was sort of hit its first sort of bump of the year. What did you see from that group, and what are you trying to bring to the group to sort of right things?
Before that, everybody had their own little individual struggles, so I think that was the first time people started to struggle a little bit, coming off the bench. So I just think with me coming back, I'm not saying I'm a savior of the coming back, but just, everybody just have to get on the same page and just not worry about their individual struggles and just try to, if you're not shooting it that well, just keep shooting it. I think that helps us.